Hey everybody, Casmo here, and in this video we're going to continue training with the 51st Virtual Fighter Wing, this time working on beyond visual range engagements. So I'll kind of lead you into this one. We were supposed to bracket this single target. It was 2-on-1. I misunderstood when we were talking about it beforehand that we were supposed to do the bracket prior to the first shot. So my mistake, and it ends up leading into Slap getting shot down. So we'll take a look and then look at the Tackview.
One spike, slot back, 160, check left, 160. Dude, correction, Bowler 2, Overlord.
So go ahead and go into Twiz right away.
Single group, bullseye, 117089, 27,000. Overlord, Bowler 2, committing, 1140720.
Alright, so we've got the jamming.
Commit.
Yeah, so if you start doing that mini raster scan on him, he'll start his jammer. So
Jamming, so we're gonna have to deal with that.
So I'll usually do a mini raster scan off of him, like off to the right, off to the left, go right into Twiz, and then go right back on him.
Okay, so I've got him now.
Yep, you can go ahead and primary track.
Bowler 2-2, target single ship, bullseye 111082, 25,000. Plan skate, crank west, crank right.
Bowler 2-2 targeted 110081.
One's targeted 110081, and we're going to bracket, so when I call it, I'll come right, and you crank left, and then execute timeline after there. Bowler's bracket, 2's coming right. In the crank.
Oh wait, did he shoot?
No, I'm cranking for like the bracket, so I'm coming right for the bracket. You go left.
Oh, I thought we were supposed to do that after we shoot.
So don't go too far, maintain that.
Target dead on.
Yeah, it's still a crank, it's like a pre-crank, I guess you could say. I forget exactly what it's called.
Okay.
Bowler 2-1, Fox 3, 10471, 34,000. And looks like he's leaning on me. One's targeted. Correction, one spiked.
Alright, we'll follow.
One's going to recommit. Let's recommit to the right. And whoever is unobserved will take the shot. Bowler 2-1 back in from the north.
Alright, so we're scanning too hot. Alright, we lost Slap. And we're no eyes on him. Let's see if I can get visual.
He's back behind us. Yep, I see him.
It's still nothing. Oh, I'm
5 o'clock.
Yep. And he's nose on now.
I got him visual.
He's got a... Yep. Keeping eyes on. He's got a really good spot on us.
Yeah, he does.
And looks like he's gonna go for the guns here. There we go, good jig. Still at the march. Defensive. Oh, you could get the overshoot on him. Yep, yep.
One copies, one turning in.
Nice, there we go. Let's get those heaters on him. Holy flares. Polar 22, Fox 2, splash. Nicely done.
That was not the intent of the lesson.
Sure was not. So, what it looked like we got in there, at least on the technical part of it, is we were in a 2-bar twiz, which, you know, it works, but in that scenario, what I would have done is get directly on his bra and go to like a 3 high data bar track or a 4 bar, and you could cycle between those auto act 4.
Well, that's where I guess I've screwed up. Because I did not purposely go to a 2-bar. So, what am I pressing that's causing that?
So after the lock, after you have a lock and then lose it, the default is it goes back to the 2-bar twiz.
Oh, okay.
That, and then usually before you turn in, you kind of want to correlate your cursor in the
And
where you guess it's
visual,
going to be.
your 9 o'clock high.
In terms of range, and then correlate the elevation scan with that best guesstimate position on kind of like
That
the,
left turn coming, I'll turn with you.
if that makes.
Okay.
It's kind of rough to do, but that's where the 3 or 4 bar scan will help you, because there's a little bit more altitude.
Yeah, sure. I mean, once you brought my attention to it, I was like, well, yeah, of course. But yeah, I just didn't know how I'd gotten to that point.
One under your nose.
Gotcha, visual.
One little habit I've built is just kind of a sanity check. Is always coming out of like coming back into like a recommit. Always double tap or tap forward once, even if I'm already in the mode that I want to be in.
Okay.
All right, so you can see here in the Tackview that essentially I didn't bracket enough, but also this guy evaded the missile and just continued to push right in, snuck up to us close, and got slapped when he recommitted. Now, had I followed through with the bracket a little bit better, that probably wouldn't have happened. I did feel pretty good about this dogfight, though. I managed to work the overshoot and shoot this guy right in the ass, so that was a pretty good feeling, but again, not really the intent of the BVR training. Sorry, Slap. All right, the second engagement I'm not going to show just because it was a more kind of fumbling around and still trying to learn and integrate some of this knowledge and actually execute it. But I will put in this last one, which was a 2 versus 4. There was 2 groups of 2 coming at us. I thought it went pretty well. There's not much to see from the externals and the cockpit view, but we will take a look at the tack view here in a moment.
The problem is there's too much chatter about shit that I guess at this point I don't really give a shit about. Like, there's too much, like, bulls and fucking, you know, when I'm, like, trying to shoot. It's too distracting to me. Like, I get the importance of it, but it's still, like, it's just too much.
Yeah, I mean, it jars with my head as well. But, and it's kind of hard to see. I mean, at least it was for me, of why it's important. But usually it's for other flights.
Right.
To have an idea of what's going on, so that rather than us having to call for help, they'll sort of get it.
Yeah.
Themselves. So, but yeah, you feel like you're fucking just jamming your brain in through like a mailbox or something.
Yeah.
It still floats me up.
Bowlers, let's hook right again to 150. We'll fix our space in here after we turn. And correction, we're going to steady up 160. And visual. Alright, here we go, last round. Bowler, spike slot backs on the nose.
161, 80 miles, 30,000 feet. 2 has radar contact.
Bowlers, commit 2 groups, 112-098 30,000 and 110-105 32,000. 2, target 2 ship group, 111-096 32,000. 1 is targeting 109-107 32,000.
Okay, so I think that we got the right group.
Yep. 2 targeted 111.092.
And go ahead and give yourself that
crank left.
3-bar high data, just a slightly better refresh rate. Because now that we're committed on those, we don't need that extra bar.
Right. 2's smelled.
1's melted.
Alright, 50 miles. Got ahead of schedule. Nice. 34 miles, go ahead and fire.
Box 3, 103 at 089.
Fully up.
Yep.
Fire. Alright, into the crank to the right.
Bowler,
Gonna give us a
2-1, Fox 3, 105-089
yeah, right, let's go.
times 2. Crank rate.
Right to the
Correction,
defensive.
crank left.
2 is defensive, cheap shot. And go ahead and get some, lose a little bit altitude too.
2's out to the north.
Should be okay.
1's to update, cheap shot out north.
This will put out a little bit more chaff for us, and we'll just keep flowing.
Yep.
We'll have AWACS help us once we reestablish. Ooh, I saw a splash out there.
Bowler, 2-1, timeout.
And 2's timeout. Yep, I
Yeah.
see. It looks like 1 splash.
One's also 1 splash.
Alright, 306. Oh, nope, never mind. Forget about that call.
2's targeted 096 for 88. Alright, let me do a...
Yeah.
Not getting any-
Coolie left long.
Yeah, I'm not getting anything there.
Nope, I would go ahead and take the shot now.
2's Fox 3, 094, 086.
Crank rate on him.
Cranking right.
One's defending 093, 086, 25,000.
Still feeling good. Nice. That one finally worked in our favor.
Yeah.
Out north.
Alright, and we'll
Here's
go out to the
Pitbull,
north.
Out north.
Nothing on
One's
twos.
naked. Picture may be clean. Barrett, can you confirm splash on that last one?
We can't confirm splash, but we're also naked.
Copy, one's back in from the north. visual on your 3 o'clock low. I'm going to flow back to you, and then we'll go back in together.
And now that we're completely blind, what you can
I'll
do
pick up your
is
6. You got the lead.
exit out of the Twiz mode, get back to range while search. We get a nice broad scan. Yeah, looks like we're clean.
Yeah, I think we're clean in this area.
Affirm. Grand Slam. Boulders, let's flow 270. We'll head from.
Alright, so as you can see, we did a pretty good job of communicating with each other, letting each other know what we were targeting. It looks like from the Tackview, some of our missiles, we kind of got cross-tracked, or it looked like maybe the enemy kind of crossed paths with one another. Regardless, it looks like we did a pretty good job of knocking out those first 3 and cleaning up that last one. Anyhow, big thanks to Schnoz and Slap for getting me through my MQ2. I know it was not pretty, and it was a little bit frustrating with some of the things that we ran into, and of course me bumbling around and not really knowing as well as I'd like to with the radar, but I'm definitely learning. A big thanks to Schnoz for helping me understand some of these different modes. Yeah, still having a great time. Appreciate these guys teaching me what they can, and it's been a lot of fun to fly with them and with the group as a whole. So if you're interested, again, I'll put a link down in the description notes below where you can find the 51st. Take a look. They've got all kinds of different aircraft and different groups, and they're very active. Appreciate you guys for watching. Thanks for Patreon supporters, and we'll talk to you guys later. Take it easy.